What's going on, guys? Welcome to Tipsy with Tyler. So tonight, honestly, I'd probably be sipping a bourbon. If you're a parent, you're gonna get it. Sometimes you just have those days that you're like, "Oh my God, I cannot wait for you just to go to sleep, and we can pretend like today never happened." That was today. So if you're a parent, you get it. If you're not, you don't. You don't get it. Parenting's amazing. Don't not be. But there's two ways. So anyway, I promised you yesterday a Midori Sour. So if you go to a bar and you order a Midori Sour, it's going to taste nothing quite like what we're going to put together for you today. The reason is they're going to use more than I typically do. Midori Sour is one of my favorite drinks, and I've kind of just adapted it to my liking. If you go to a bar and you order a Midori Sour, it's going to have 5 or 6 ingredients. 9 times out of 10, when I make a Midori Sour, it has 2, Midori and sweet and sour. Just plain, basic, absolutely delicious. So if you go to a bar, a lot of times they'll add vodka, and then a lot of times there'll be lemon juice and lime juice, and then they'll shake it, then top it with club soda. I don't drink pop. I really don't do carbonated beverages much at all, unless it's like one of the flavored ice drinks. So I'm going to show you the way I would make the Midori Sour. So you're going to start with Midori. If you're not familiar with Midori, it is a melon liqueur, and it is absolutely fantastic. So I know some of you went out and bought Palma after I did the Palma drinks. I love Midori. It's actually fairly rare if we don't have Midori in the house. I had to go buy this bottle, not just for this. It's something we needed. And so anyway, for me, a Midori Sour, because I like them a little bit more stout, and I like my Midori not a strong alcohol, 20% alcohol by volume. I do a 1-to-3 or a 1-to-4 ratio Midori to sweet and sour. It's usually 1-to-3. A lot of times I don't even use a shaker. I will just pour it straight. But I'm going to show you just more of the basics. So you're going to add your Midori. About 1.5, 2 ounces. And then your sweet and sour. And because we're feeling fancy tonight, a splash of this not so fresh lime juice. This is going to be Jessica's Midori Sour. And then I am going to make one for myself. It's going to have a little twist, and we are going to see how it tastes. So, beautiful color on this. A lot of people think they taste like Charlie Bright crawlers. That is a basic Midori Sour. Fantastic drink. Now, let's put a spin on it. So, Midori. I like mine strong. So, and I really like the taste of Midori. I wasn't joking. So 3.5 ounces, that might have been 4, I don't know, of the Midori. Sweet and sour, 2, maybe 3. We are not going to put a splash of lime juice in here. But what we are going to do is put in a splash of the blue carousel. So it's going to give us a little bit of a nice citrusy burst. And you know what? This one might not even be open. No, it's not. Gosh darn it. I'm sorry. Jess, can you go grab me the blue carousel out of the fridge? It's a little one. Anyway, Jessica's going to do that because I really hate splicing these videos together. And since the quality and the production of the Tipsy with Tyler when we're just doing drinks isn't super high class, thanks, sweetie. We're just going to do this. It works, you know. So anyway, blue carousel. About 3/4 of an ounce. We're going to try. Pop that back on. Make sure you have protection. Alright. I kind of hope this thing's like super bright teal. I'm not going to lie. Ooh! It's like you're dyeing Easter eggs and you're like, I'm going to have the green egg. And then you're like, but I'm going to leave it in for like 10 or 12 minutes and it's going to be amazing. That's what this drink looks like to me. Anything this color, you instantly assume it can't be good for you, but it's going to taste good. either of these. They're both absolutely beautiful. So more or less traditional with the little blue curacao. We're going to try it right now. Oh, that is really good. That is really good. That might be more or less of a favorite way to drink that. I'll probably still stick traditional, but I can see maybe 50% of the time putting something like that in. I almost threw in a little Palma too, but I think the Palma flavor is going to get a little lost. But yeah, so Midori Sour, 2 different ways, neither of which are traditional. If you like to top it with a little club soda, I recommend topping it with more Midori. It always makes the night interesting. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this one. It's a pretty damn good drink. Like it's really it's one that's good on a night like when you have kids that want to throw tantrums like nonstop, and then you say, why do we keep throwing these tantrums? And God bless them for being so honest. They look you dead in the eyes and say, I'm crying so much because you're not giving me what I want. And you're like, yeah, that's the definition of a tantrum. You nailed it. Way to go, kid. You're still going in timeout. But anyway, Tipsy with Tyler. Hope you enjoyed it. Hopefully something cool, fun this week. Maybe I'll teach you how to make pastries or something. I don't know. Or just more drinks. Whatever it is, have a good night.